This command provides you a terminal chatbot interface in which you would able to see what responses your bot is giving on the user input. This is the way that you write the command RASA shell. It first load your RASA model. It says that type a message and press enter or use /stop to exist. Now let's say user say hi. The response that bot is going to give is, hey, how are you? I'll say I am very sad. Then the bot will say, here is something to cheer up. This is the URL link of an image. Did that help you? Let's see what is this in this link. So this is the picture of little tiger, and I'll say yes. It will say great, carry on. So this is the way that you can check your behavior of your chatbot, and I will say stop. There is one another way that you can check the behavior, which is RASA shell debug. So this is the developer mode of your RASA shell, in which you would able to see what kind of entities your RASA model is able to detect. It will give you more information than RASA said. Okay, now I will say hi. It will give me some extra information to me that okay, from here this says receive user message hi with intent. It will give you an idea of that intent, name of that intent, and the confidence of that intent. And it also gives you the entities. Right now in my message there are no entities, so it gives you a list which is null. And after that it will say what kind of response that your bot will going to make. So the action is utter underscore greet, and this is the bot response. Okay, so this CLI is more helpful when you would able to detect that my bot is generating correct entities or not, and my slots are working fine or not. In later videos I will be covering all these section. For right now let's moving into another command, which is our RASA run actions. So this simply run your action.py server, which I will be covering in later videos, that what are the that why we want this server. It just simply run it. We use this server for generating the dynamic messages, and we use for tracking the user input and writing the logic for RASA for storing all your queries into databases. That's all about this CLI. Moving to our last CLI, which is RASA test. This CLI command tests your latest trained model on end-to-end stories that you define in your test files. If you go into test directory and see, these were the stories that you defined for testing purpose. Let's first see what are the different CLI commands that you can use with RASA test, and if you want to specify a new model to it, then how you are going to do it. Then RASA test help. If you don't want to specify the latest model, then you can use this model flag, and you can load your different model. Now run the test CLI command. It will make some changes in your directory structure, and it will add up one more directory to it with the name of results. In this results directory, you will able to find all the calculation and all the matrices that RASA test will do. It gives you a F1 score, precision, accuracy. These are terms which is related to machine learning classification. If I go into story confusion matrix, now in my x and y axis I have different types of intents, and on diagonal you would able to see that how much my model is going to classify these intent in a correct manner. These zero represent that they are not misclassified any single time. All the intents are classified in a correct way, but this greet is misclassified one time with the intent of goodbye. So our model is quite accurate and it's good for us. So that's all for this tutorial. Thank you.